Hello and welcome back to my channel, Ask Nolan. Today we're going to be covering some 6th grade questions dealing with unit rates and proportions, or really just using proportions to solve questions. So let's go ahead and jump on in. This one says, for every 8 fruit cups that Maria makes, she uses 1 1/4 cups of blueberries. If she uses 5 cups of blueberries, how many fruit cups can she make? All right. So this is going to be a simple little setup here. The way I like to look at it is we're going to associate the numbers with the words that follow them. And then we'll set up a fraction that same way. So our fraction will be fruit cups over blueberries. And I know it says cups of blueberries, and I'm just shortening it. So what they gave us is 8 over 1 1/4. Okay. So we're going to use that to set up a proportion. So 8 over 1 1/4. The 8 represents fruit cups, and the 1 1/4 represents blueberries. Now the 5 represents blueberries, so the 5 is going to go on the bottom. And since we're trying to figure out how many cups, fruit cups, that'll be X. And then from there, all we need to do is what I like to call cross multiply and divide. Cross multiply and divide. So the way you figure this out, you look for the two numbers that are diagonal from each other. Diagonal meaning like across from or opposite. So the 8 and the 5 are diagonal from each other. Those are the numbers that you're going to multiply by. And this other number that we circling, that's what we divide by. So when you set it up, it should look like this. X equals 5 times 8 divided by 1 1/4. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. The first thing we want to do is change 1 1/4 to either we can change it to a decimal or to a mixed number. Okay. But either way, we'll be able to use our calculator to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. So the first thing we want to do, let's see if we can't change 1 1/4. 1 ABC, 1 ABC, 4. That's how you type in 1 1/4. Okay, so I'll show that one more time. And the button that I'm going to be using here is this ABC button. So 1 ABC, 1 ABC, 4. That's 1 1/4. And I want to change it from a fraction to a decimal. So I'm going to hit the arrow button. But first, I have to hit the second button. The second button is how we get any of that green stuff that's above any of the buttons. If you want that to come up, you use the second button. So I'm going to hit second and then arrow, and it changes it to a decimal for me. So now I can rewrite this to say X equals 5 times 8 divided by 1.25. And now we can go ahead and type that stuff into the calculator and figure that out. We should already know 5 times 8, that's 40. And now we can use the calculator to do 40 divided by 1.25. So let's go ahead and do that. 40 divided by 1.25. So that gives us X equals 32. So that 32 represents the fruit cup. The fruit cups. So, and then that's what we would put right here, 32. All right. See you all later.